Despite the complexities of modern football, the international game's rules have always looked straightforward. You play for the country you're from, and that's it. However, throughout time, players have managed to forge new pathways and push the limits. Only a limited group of the millions of football players competing at every level in the world get the honor of representing their nation, and even fewer have done it twice. That's because athletes have been able to move sides due to expanding rulebooks, whether it be due to dual nationality or familial heritage, especially if they've only represented a country at a young level. So with that in mind, who are these players that decided to betray their own countries? Do they include one of your favorites? To find out all about it, make sure you stay with us until the end of the video, and let's take a look at these stars who are playing for the wrong country. Kevin Prince Boateng. Kevin Prince Boateng was born and raised in Germany and began his professional career at Hertha BSC. He is the half-brother of former German international Jerome Boateng. At the under-19 and under-21 levels, he played for Germany's junior teams. But in 2010, he moved to Ghana because he claimed to feel more Guyanan. I didn't feel German 100%, and I didn't feel Guyanan 100%. I was always in the middle, Boateng stated in an Instagram live video. He then continued to say, "Football came and opened the doors for Germany, and I was proud that I was going to play for Germany. As I got older, it kept my brain the way I was, and I always said that I thought, and it was not always welcome. So there came a time when I thought I was not going to make it with Germany, not because of my quality, but because my character doesn't fit. So I decided to play for Ghana, and honestly, it is one of the best of my career. To go home to see your roots and see a different culture and play 2 World Cups was amazing." Boateng ended his international career following a spectacular showing in the 2010 World Cup, before returning just in time for the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. He and James Kwasi-Appiah's disagreement during the tournament resulted in his suspension from camp the morning of Ghana's third group game. Since the incident in Brazil, the former Barcelona player has not received another call-up for national service. Diego Costa. In the year 2013, Diego Costa appeared twice for Brazil against friendly opposition. However, after being awarded Spanish citizenship, he announced his decision to play for Spain in October of that same year. Luis Felipe Scolari, Brazil's head coach at the time, was not pleased with Costa, saying, "A Brazilian player who refuses to wear the shirt of the Brazilian national team and compete in the World Cup in your country is automatically withdrawn. He is turning his back on a dream of millions to represent our national team, the 5-time champions in a World Cup in Brazil." But Costa didn't care though, and went on to make his debut for Spain in March 2014. Wilfried Zaha. Wilfried Zaha of Crystal Palace represents his native Ivory Coast. But that isn't where his international career began. The winger earned his senior squad debut for the Three Lions in 2012 after competing for England at the under-19 and under-21 levels. But in November 2016, he put in a request to transfer to the Ivory Coast. Gareth Southgate, the manager of England, tried to discourage Zaha, but by January 2017, he was playing for the Ivory Coast. Later, Zaha said in an interview with CNN Sport that it was because England had rejected him. He stated, "It was just like I was rejected from the England side. I didn't get picked or even get a look in for 4 years. 4 years in football is a long time, so it's like there's no regret at all." Jack Grealish. Since Jack Grealish was born in England, he could have represented England or the Republic of Ireland through his grandparents. As a result, there was a fight to sign him, with England pursuing the playmaker, even as he represented Ireland's youth teams. Then, in 2015, Grealish made his decision to join England. He competed in the 2016 Talent tournament with James Ward-Prowse and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and he won the tournament. In addition to discussing why he chose to play for England rather than the Republic of Ireland, Jack Grealish has talked highly about his time as an underage international for that country. The former Aston Villa captain stated that he loved every minute spent wearing an Irish shirt, and that he believes he made the right choice when asked if he thought the decision to leave Ireland was worthwhile. Well, looks like football is truly a colorful game, since the majority of the players are already playing for the wrong countries. Now, before we head to the next player, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, Football Plaza. Also, turn on the bell notifications so you never miss out on new content. Thiago Moura. Thiago Moura, a Brazilian native who played for the Seleção in the 2003 CONCACAF Gold Cup, also had the chance to represent Italy because his paternal grandpa was Italian, but he chose to change teams. In 2018, Moura took over PSG's under-19 team. Since then, he has coached Genoa and Spezia, the latter of which he guided to the 16th place finish in Serie A last season. Moura earned 30 senior caps for Italy during his football career. Taolant Xhaka. Brother of Granit Xhaka, Talon Xhaka competed for Switzerland's under-17 team in the 2008 UEFA European Under-17 Championship. Up until their under-21 squad, he kept playing for Switzerland. But in May 2013, he declared his intention to join Albania's senior squad. Consequently, FIFA luckily granted his request without any contentious drama, and Xhaka made his Albanian debut the following year. The Xhaka brothers then faced off against one another in Euro 16 and granted Switzerland winning 1-0. Nasser Chadli. Nasser Chadli, who is a Belgian native, made his international debut in the year 2010 during a friendly game between Morocco and Northern Ireland. He decided to relocate to Belgium in January 2011. In an interview, Chadli discussed the choice he had made about his international career and stated, "I was going to choose Morocco, but the Belgian manager invited me to come to visit the group and see how I feel. I didn't want to rush the decision. If I joined, I didn't want to regret it. But I went for a look and was 100% certain I wanted to play for Belgium. I still love Morocco, but there was something there I wasn't sure about, so I thought about it and changed. There was some pressure from Morocco for me to commit, but with Belgium, there was no real pressure, and it felt like the right thing to do." He therefore views himself as being more Belgian because he was born in Liège. We believe Chadli made the right decision, considering Belgium's World Cup in 2018 performance, which included Chadli and the third-place playoff. Łukasz Podolski. Łukasz Podolski, a former forward for Bayern Munich and Arsenal, was born in Poland, and in 2003, following a succession of standout performances for Cologne as an 18-year-old, the Polish media asked then national team coach Paweł Janusz to call him up. But Janusz was unwilling to participate. "We have much better strikers in Poland than Podolski," Janusz said at the time. "I don't see a reason to call up a player just because he played one or two good matches in the Bundesliga. He is not even a regular starter at his club." Later on, though, Germany pounced and Podolski continued to play for Die Mannschaft, making 130 appearances and winning the 2014 World Cup in the process. He undoubtedly made the right choice. Fawzi Ghulam. Napoli left-back Fawzi Ghulam was born in France and played twice for their under-21 side, but his ultimate goal was to represent Algeria. In March 2013, he made his Algerian debut, and in 2014, he played for the Desert Foxes in the World Cup in Brazil. Fawzi Ghulam of Napoli has been awarded the top Algerian football player of 2017. James McLean. James McLean represented Northern Ireland at several youth levels before being called up to the senior team in August 2011 for a match against the Faroe Islands. He chose to represent the Republic of Ireland instead. However, he later withdrew from the team. "My dream has always been to play for Republic of Ireland," McLean said at the time. So we can say that football is quite unpredictable, and the players are even more unpredictable when it comes to choosing sides. But no matter the side, we are always glad to see our favorites giving us a remarkable performance and something to always look forward to. So, which of the players is your favorite from the video? And do you think they made the right decision by switching teams? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, Football Plaza. Also, turn on the bell notification so you never miss out on new content. And if you want to watch a video on 7 tricks that have been banned in football, then click on this video. And thanks for watching.